It's Hitman, and we're a beautiful bald-headed hitman who is going to assassinate 2 targets today. One is a fragile old man with a smoking problem. The other is a man who wants to give back and protect his community. But don't let their looks confuse you. That fragile old man who has a smoking problem, yeah, well, he's been running a puppy fighting ring behind everyone's back. Yeah, and the other guy doesn't subscribe. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, subscribe, and watch as I murder these 2 people. We started off with a beautiful glitch in my recording software. As we got further down the road, I saw this man trying to get me to vote for a person, but I sadly did not vote for him because he was not for violence against children, so he went against my entire code of ethics. What can I say? I love beating up children mercilessly. I heard him out, but honestly, the person he was voting for did not sound like the type of guy I would like. Like he said, I can't throw rocks at children. What the heck? I mean, that's just not the type of person I want in office. I honestly thought about adding him to the list, but I decided that's way too much work. Ever since I lost my glasses, I've been having trouble seeing, so I had to make sure that I could read this sign. Niagara Falls. Wow. I decided to check out the backyard. I couldn't find anything interesting, only a dead body. I had to create a distraction to get a guard so I could sneak into the building, so I turned on this generator and knocked this man out. I then decided to steal his identity, also his wife and kids. They kept asking where their father was, but all I told them was, I'm your dad now, you can call me Ron. Also, apparently, one of the civilians of the neighborhood are suing the old man because he was stealing their dogs and using them in the fighting ring. I then thought, oh, silly me, I forgot to hide the body. So I stuffed him in the shack out behind the house, where he keeps the puppies. I then decided to check out the beautiful neighborhood to see if there were any vantage points where I could take out the targets. As I walked up to this bug SWAT van, I heard this man talking about how he still had a fumigation system set up at my target's house, meaning I could poison his entire house with something that could either knock out or kill all my targets. With this information, I quickly knocked out the bug inspector and took his identity. I was almost caught knocking him out by the target, but like a pimp, I left the body there and did my job. But I was actually missing the poison that I would need to knock out the target. I decided to head over to a beautiful party. Pretty sure it was a party for a divorce or something, so I just let myself in. After letting myself into the house, I started scouting out the place. I checked the garage for some poison, and look what I found. I headed back to the house to test out the poison. Little did I know, it was a one-time use. But I still have this shot of them all having to go to the bathroom, so here's that. After turning off the poison, I decided to snoop around his house a little bit. While in there, I destroyed all the evidence that I was there. The current outfit I was wearing wasn't allowed in the house, so I needed to get a better outfit, so I decided to knock out one of his bodyguards and then take theirs. I hid the body, then put on the disguise. I headed in where my target was just in there waiting, and everybody knew I wasn't who I was supposed to be, so I had to get out of there. I decided to head over to the old man because I wasn't having any luck with the current target I was on. You can't really see what's going on in this moment because it's very dark, but this man kindly gave me a key because I did not have one, so I could get into the owner's house. The owner was the old man and he was the bodyguard, so he was kind enough because he didn't like the puppy fighting, so he just gave me the key so I could get in. I had to knock out another guard with a soda can, but we were able to get in pretty easily. After sneaking into the living room, I wanted to show this guy my amazing kung fu skills. I just wanted to tap him on the shoulder and show him, but I accidentally punched him in the face. There was a close call with this one, because the owner had walked in just as soon as I knocked him out, so I had to drag him to hide the body. But there wasn't anywhere really to hide him, so I had to find a good area. I ended up having to drag him all the way to the door. His personal bodyguard walked in, so I had to knock him out. I thought about just killing him right here, but the door closed. I went upstairs, where I tried to knock out a guard, but then one noticed, so we got into a little bit of a scuffle. Luckily, nobody heard it, surprisingly. I mean, it was gunshots. They probably should have heard that. I then tampered with his oxygen thingy, and it should explode when a lighter ignites, and he is kind of obsessed with cigarettes, so hopefully I can just, make him blow himself up. All I had to do now was sit and watch. I went back over to the other target's house, and there was a massacre.
Take him down! Take him down! Position, gentlemen. Do not abandon the principle.
I wanted to think of a cool way I could kill him, but I couldn't think of one, so I just riddled him with bullets. Now I just had to find the file, and then we can get out of here. And just like that, we were home free. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been really fun to make this video. It took me a couple days, a lot of hard work, so if you could please show your appreciation by liking, subscribing, and commenting, that would really help. Thank you so much.